Look, I can say I'm sorry that it's gone sideways and it didn't go the way I wanted with you.
What didn't go the way you wanted?
I think we chatted very little at Lisa's event when I first kind of got to know you. And then we got together a couple days after and talked about the event. The whole like, do you want to see a healed Whitney? I was like, do we practice this in the mirror at home? And I left thinking like, you and I were having fun. I thought we were talking about everybody. I didn't know them super well. And then I thought you were telling Whitney things that I'd said to you, maybe in a different tone than I'd said them. So when I heard that you and Angie were talking about Lisa, sure, of course, I was messy and I told Angie. So that's not a great way to handle that either. So I can apologize for those kind of things. I thought if Heather thinks she can tell everybody what I said with her stank on top of it, then I can tell Angie exactly what was said. If for us to move forward, I have to say it was messy, I will own that it was messy.
You don't have to say anything you don't want to say for us to move forward.
I want to, because I'd want us to move forward. But this is not the end of it. Because I have not yet heard you say one time you were messy, you were inappropriate, you were too far. It was a lot. I mean, I don't know that my energy shifted so much as like my whole soul left my body.
We want to get our words in order. You're going to need to get your words in order with all of this group.
I'm very upset with Heather, but Lisa, I'm furious with. I really am. Lisa is a longtime friend of mine, and not only did she not say a single word, but she could have shut that down so simply. All she had to say is, I know Bronwyn the best, and that's not how this conversation was meant. The things Lisa said about Maylee were far worse than anything I said about anyone.
Bitchy, but Wade was like, he came over to my house to grab some stuff before the event, and he's like, Maylee's about to get blacklisted from Nordstrom from all of her returns.
Oh!
Yeah.
The two of them did talk to me and then tried to out me as the talker in the group.
That's up.
I think that's also what I'm so mad about, is that the two of them have decided that they can say whatever, and little bitch Bronwyn is gonna keep their secrets while they treat me like a little bitch. I'm not using Lisa's words. I'm just letting people know that Lisa had words. And that's too much bitchery for me, honestly.
Yeah.
So I'm not throwing Lisa under the bus yet, but I am turning the bus on. Nothing, and actually—
You ruined a perfectly nice afternoon.
I ruined it?
That's what I think.
Okay.
I guess you did what you thought was right. I've just never seen you act that way, and frankly, it's not very becoming for you.
You don't see why it goes that way? Like, they all yell. They all call each other dumb bitches.
That's
they all
fine. They can do
scream and
whatever
yell. And I don't know how to interact in that scenario.
Leave. Leave with your dignity.
Todd's approval means a lot to me. Todd's approval might mean everything to me. So to not only be missing the mark, but be like on a totally different page from the mark, this is incredibly hard for me to hear.